I just made it to Louisville, Kentucky, and I have to tell you something crazy and frustrating that happened during my flight. But first, let's pick up the car. Uh-oh, I think this was broken. It crushes me. Alright, let's go pick the car. Oh damn, they took a lot of cars already. So basically we can pick anything from this aisle. Let me see if I can see the car that I got last time. I guess we'll try this one out. Smaller car. Okay, not this one, because last time the navigation sucks. Alright, maybe this one's better. It's because sometimes I picked a car one time and the navigation was horrible. So I checked that one that I went on earlier, but the screen is really small, and navigation, it says you need a USB. You can't connect Bluetooth. Like, what the heck? We should be connecting Bluetooth. What the heck? This seat is up. Alright. Alright, this one should be better. The screen is a lot bigger. They don't have any Toyotas. Usually that's what I like to pick because it's easy to navigate. But we got to deal with this. The cool thing is that I can put the camera there, so that's good. Now let's see if we can connect my phone. As I'm trying to connect this, so here's a few things that happened in my flight, right? First of all, I always have to get a layover to get to Kentucky because there is no flights that are non-stop. There's always a layover, which is fine with me, not a big deal, right? But here's the thing, when I fly, my biggest fear, and it's so scary, is turbulence. And there was a lot of turbulence this time around, and it shook a lot. And we went through these scary clouds, and I was like, oh my goodness, hopefully there's no thunder, hopefully a tornado doesn't start. Those are always the things that go through my head, but obviously they know ahead of time when all those things happen, or at least how the weather should look like, right? They don't just navigate randomly, right? They have like a direct path, and they will, how do you call it? And they will reroute if anything happens, because that's happened before where they're like, okay, we used to have this path, but because of weather, we're gonna go around it or something like that, right? So turbulence is always so scary. I don't know about you guys, but you guys let me know in the comments down below, but turbulence is super scary for me. And you know, a little bit of turbulence is okay, but when it starts to shake a lot, my hands start to like sweat and I start to freak out, and I'm like, oh my goodness, do I have to say like goodbye text to all the people I love? Just kidding. I don't know if this is a Mitsubishi thing, but their navigation also really sucks, because this one looks like I still have to use a connection, which is so weird. Like, just connect Bluetooth, but when I connect Bluetooth, it's only music. What the heck? I want to see where I'm going, and I want to listen to music. I think I've been here for like 10 minutes already, and I haven't even gotten out yet. This should be like a quick grab a car and let's go, but they literally have run out of a lot of cars. And usually, like I said, I get a Honda or Toyotas, because with Apple CarPlay, it's so quick, right? So let's see this one. Perfect, navigation works. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I gotta show you guys. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. But the downfall is that I have to use the cable. Whatever, at least it works. That's all that matters. So, oh, aside from that scariness from the flight that I had on my second flight to from Denver to Louisville here, we were supposed to take off at 1 o'clock, but we ended up taking off almost at 2 p.m. basically an hour later. They were saying it was because of the weather and so there was a lot of planes just waiting to take off, but they weren't able to take off yet. So we were in that taxi, I think that's what they call it, that runway or whatever, before you take off. We were there for an hour just waiting. The good thing is that they didn't park and then say, hey everybody, get off the plane and then come back after, because it happened to me before and that freaking sucked. But anyway, those were the only things that were scary and frustrating. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you also have a fear of turbulence, or maybe a fear of flying. But anyway, let's go check in at the hotel. Let's go to Zaxby's, because usually when I come to Louisville, Kentucky, I always get Raising Cane's, but as you guys know, Zaxby's is so much better than Raising Cane's, which is so crazy. But anyway, yeah, so Zaxby's all the way. And then go to Target, because I need to get some protein shakes because of my gym workouts that I do regularly every day here. Let's get the day started.
But there's an email there, so if you have any problems, we monitor it 24/7, so we can always reach out to you.
Perfect, awesome. Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, the weather is so beautiful over here. It's like kind of gloomy, but it's kind of hot. I forget which days it is when it's like very snowy over here, but I think it's like November up to like February, maybe till January. I don't remember, but I remember one time in December, it was so snowy and my car was like sliding. It was like ice skating or something. I've never had a car go out of control like that before. All right, made it to the hotel. Oh my goodness, so last time I was here a month ago or 2 months ago or something like that. It was so funny because I always get black cars, and this time I got a black car, so I gotta remember that. But I thought I got a black car 2 months ago. In the morning I was walking to my car, and then I opened up this car and I was like, wait a minute, why is there stuff in here? That's not my car. And I looked around, I was like, oh shoot, that's not my car. So I closed it, and then I went to the next car because I was like, oh, obviously it's this other black car. And I went inside that car and I was like, wait a minute, Fiji water? I don't drink Fiji water. I was like, oh shoot, I got inside 2 cars. And then I was like, oh, that's right, I didn't get a black car this time. It was a silver one, and it was right across of those black cars. So I hope that doesn't happen this time, but this time I know I got a black car, and I took a picture of it, so I'm not messing up this time around. I'm not committing more crimes. All right, let's go to the 4th floor. Whoa, it's big. I think I'm too heavy. Ooh, what happened here? Do I have to put this back on my own, or? All right, here goes. There you go. They just left everything halfway. Do I get a tip for doing this or what? Or a discount? There you go. Good as new. Nice as always. I love this. I love how spacious it is because, as you guys know, I love doing my crumble reviews right here. And I guess I can eat Zaxby's here when I come back. But for now, what we're going to do is... Oh, wow, it feels so good to rest, even though I was on the plane for like 2.5 hours. Anyway, let's go to Target, get some protein stuff, chips, just like the basic things that I always get when I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky, and then go get some Zaxby's, come back here and eat, and we'll talk. All right, so Target first. I gotta do this route really quickly. It is so crazy when I get here because obviously it's a 3-hour difference. So it's already 7:21 over here. And obviously in California, it's 4:21. And so I have to force myself to sleep in the next maybe less than 3 hours, which is basically 7 p.m. California time. And how the heck am I gonna do that when I normally sleep like around 11 or even midnight? And yeah, it's just, the time difference sucks. But by Tuesday, I get adjusted. And then I have to adjust again when I go back home on Friday. Every time I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky, there's 2 restaurants that I always go to, plus a coffee shop. I always go to a Cuban spot called La Boguerita de Mima. And I always go to Connor's Steak and Seafood, or Connor's Seafood and Grill, something like that, but it's called Connor's Steakhouse. That's what I call it. And I always go to Quill's Coffee because Quill's is so good. I've tried different coffees from there and they're so amazing. And the pastries, whoa, they're top notch. Now thinking about it, I'm going there tomorrow morning. But yeah, definitely if you're from Louisville, Kentucky, definitely recommend some restaurants, coffee shops, all that good stuff, because I always want to try something different when I'm out here. So yeah, those are the top 3 places I always go to, but then I do select random spots. So I went to like a wing spot last time. I tried a different steak spot, different coffees. And so I like to explore a lot and just try to take advantage of it as much as possible while I'm out here, you know, just trying different things and enjoying the time that I'm here. And it's so funny because every time that I'm out here, a lot of people suggest drinking spots because this is Bourbon City, right? But I don't drink alcohol, so I'm missing out probably big time. But yeah, no alcohol for me, so totally skipping that. Maybe like 10 years ago, I would have probably tried a little bit here and there from Bourbon City, but unfortunately, until next lifetime. But yeah, anything that has to do with coffee and food, I'm in. The weather today is pretty humid. I don't know how it's gonna be for the rest of the week because it's always random weather here in Louisville, Kentucky. Usually I'll say like it's gonna rain a lot and then it doesn't rain. or it says it's not gonna rain and then it rains, or sometimes it does a little bit of both. So you just don't know what you're gonna get, because sometimes like I'm like, what the heck do I wear? So do I wear shorts or jeans or joggers? Do I wear a sweater or a shirt? So now I just wear like a sweater. So I pack very lightly. So I only brought this sweater and one more, and one shirt and 2 shorts. That's all I brought. And so when it's humid, I usually try to wear this sweater with no shirt underneath, or just a tank top. And if it rains, I use the hoodie. But if it gets humid, then I should be okay because I have shorts on. So it's like a little bit of a, you know, a strategy game out here with the weather. But I like it. It's very similar to Hawaii, because Hawaii is the same way. Like, it'll rain, but it's very humid, so you don't know what to wear. But even when it rains, people out there, actually even myself, I'm always in sandals, shorts, a tank top, or this hoodie, regardless of weather, right? If it's super hot, super cold, or rainy, or anything like that, it's always shorts, sandals, and a hoodie, or a tank top. All right, just got a cart. Never seen this cart before. Look, has a cup holder. Your kid can sit right here, or even Kai, my little dog. And then, I don't know what this is for, but this is probably for you guys, I don't know. There you go. It works. Do you guys recommend any protein stuff from here? Oh, I remember this one. They do have singles that I'm gonna get. What about anything else from here? I heard these are really good too. I wish they had individual ones. Ooh, fruity cereal. Birthday cake, oh my goodness. This all sounds so good. I usually get this one right here. This one right here, right? But they have this protein one. I'm gonna try this one. Try both? Just kidding. I'm gonna try this one for sure. Dang, chips are my enemy, but also my best friend. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. But I tried this one last time, which is a strawberry caffeinated one, but I'll try the cookies and cream one this time. Oh, let's see if I'm missing anything. I got protein chips. I got this, right? I got this. It's caffeinated, cookies and cream. It has protein. Very good stuff in here. More protein. I got myself this. And a little bit more protein. So I think this is good for now. All right, I think I'm good now. Let's go get food. All right, I'm ready to eat. I'm watching some 90 Day Fiance. Have you ever seen that show? It's so good. I've been watching it for such a long time, and each season gets, I'm not gonna say it gets better and better, but it gets good. Now, for the best part, Zaxby's. All right, let's see. Truthfully, way better than Raising Cane's. It does come with this toast, which actually I'm not a fan of. But these fries are so crispy. Wow. And the fries are seasoned, so it makes it better. All right, let's eat. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to eat. I'm starving. The Zaxby's sauce, hell yeah. I don't know why I like to eat on the floor, but lately I've been eating on the floor. Then their sauce is delicious. So yeah, I've been traveling like every other week for work. So I've been coming to Louisville, Kentucky every other week. Next week I'll be at home, and then the week after that I'm going to Canada for work. So you're gonna see a lot of videos out there with Meta glasses, vlogs, because it's gonna be my first time in Canada, in Montreal. Before, I think like a couple years ago, I went to Canada, Vancouver, I think, the one above Seattle or Washington. What's that state? I don't know, I think I'm kind of dumb. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be very cool, very interesting to visit that side of Canada. I was like, oh, it's so close to Niagara Falls, and I've been wanting to go there for a very long time. But when I did a Google search from that warehouse all the way to Niagara Falls, it's probably like 6 to 8 hours or something like that. I was like, oh shoot, it's not as close as I thought. But one of these days, I definitely want to go check it out. Niagara Falls is definitely on my bucket list. The bread is okay. It's not one of my favorites. Even in Raising Cane's, I usually don't like their bread. I always replace the bread and coleslaw for more fries or chicken tenders because I'm just not a fan. But Zaxby's fries, very crispy, well seasoned. So yeah, these past couple weeks, like I've been saying, I've been traveling so much and trying to keep up with like eating healthy. This is not eating healthy, but I'm trying to eat a little healthier. I am running a lot. I'm going to the gym almost every single day, trying to manage sleep, full-time job, also YouTube, and the house that I'm building in Hawaii, plus work-life balance with family and friends. So kind of all that mixed together is a little difficult to manage, but I think I'm getting a little used to it now. I think I am getting better at managing all of that all together, especially for working out, because it's a big difference for me. If I work out really early in the morning, I get more energy throughout the whole day. So I like to work out really early before work, because then I'm productive at work. But sometimes I wake up a little late because I stayed up late, so I'm just trying to get more sleep. So then if I wake up late, I'll go to work, or if it's the weekend, I'll go do my tasks that I need to do, and then I'll work out at night. But sometimes working out at night keeps me up all night because of all the adrenaline, the pre-workout, all that stuff, right? And sometimes I have to say, screw it, I'm not working out today. But then I get hungry and I am fasting, so I only have one meal a day. So basically, even though this is a very unhealthy meal, and I have been saying like I'm trying to eat better, but this is basically my first meal, and it's already 8 p.m. here, which is 5 p.m. in California time. So is that still okay to have one unhealthy meal if it's just gonna be one meal, or is that just not good? There are a good amount of coffee shops I wanna try out here, and I wanna keep reviewing them and just try different things out here. You know what's one thing I really wanna do? Crumble is having a new lineup starting tomorrow because it just got released today for Sunday, but it's fair week. So it's all carnival themed and stuff like that. And there is a fair here in Louisville, Kentucky that I believe it's all year round. Not a fair, it's actually an amusement park. That's a place I've been wanting to go to. I see it every single time when we're landing on the plane. And I'm like, oh, I need to go check that out. So if I have time this week while I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, I definitely will. If not, the next time I'm here, for sure. But yeah, it looks pretty fun, and still, it's worth trying at least once. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard of this festival called Louder Than Life. So it's an annual thing every time in September. I believe it's like mid-September. I'm going to it this time. I've been wanting to go to Louder Than Life for the past 2 years, but this is the year that I'm gonna do it for sure. So if you're going to Louder Than Life, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun, and I really can't wait. There's a lot of bands performing, and yeah, I definitely wanna check it out. And like I said, if I don't do it now, when will I? And I think like it's always good to just enjoy life as much as possible. You know, go to your travel stuff. You know, money comes and goes. Life is so short, just go and do it, right? So I'm gonna do Louder Than Life this year, and it's gonna happen. If you are going to Louder Than Life, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know which bands are you excited to perform or you want to go see. There's a lot of bands in there that I'm like, oh, I remember this from a long time ago, or oh, there's a new artist I'm listening to and they're really, really good. But yeah, there's a lot of great artists, headliners as well. And my plan is to go all days, if not for sure 2 days, because there's 2 days that they have like a majority of the artists I want to go see. And yeah, it's just like Coachella, so you can kind of go to stage. I think that's how it works. But I mean, yeah, I've been talking about it forever, and now it's gonna happen. All right, guys, so I'm gonna finish up eating. I'm gonna watch 90 Day Fiance. It just started. And this is a new season, I think, because I've never seen these people. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am so full. That was a great meal. Wow, Zaxby's 10 out of 10. All right, I do want to try the chips, so let's go ahead and try it. I probably have to stand up for this because I'm falling asleep. All right, so let's try it out. Popcorners protein. And I love this flavor. It's the zesty cheddar. It's supposed to be like spicy. I think it's like spicy nacho. Whoa, it smells very powdery. All right, let me show you one. Oh, geez. Here it is. I mean, it tastes just like their spicy nacho regular popcorners. But I don't know if it's in my head, but I do taste the protein. But the flavor of this, but the powder is like paprika or something, because you can feel it in your throat when you take a bite into it. But this definitely has more flavor than the regular spicy nacho popcorners. And these have protein. Does that mean after my workout I can have like a bag of this? Well, it says here 15 chips equals 9 grams of protein. So if I have the whole bag, then maybe I'll have 100 grams of protein. Just kidding, just maybe a couple is fine, but yeah, they're pretty good. I'm impressed. I would get this and maybe mix it with the spicy nacho, but they're good. I like them. All the other drinks I'm gonna try in my next vlog because I'm gonna try to do daily vlogs while I'm out here. So make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon.